way Taco Bell works, Defected, is they have basically 5 ingredients and they use it in everything. So if you get a taco or a burrito, the inside is the same thing. It's just one is hard shell, one is soft shell, and one is a burrito wrap. It's all the same food. It's literally the same food. It's ingenious. Fiscally, it's an ingenious setup, but it's all the same food with the exception of like one-offs, like when they have the chicken taco or something like that. But it's essentially the beans that get a crunch wrap top tier. Yes, that's one of the best. Yeah. Well, they don't have it there. It's probably a reason they don't have it there. They tend to have a higher requirement for quality. It sounds. It's. Yeah. Do they eat meat?
I have no idea.
Let's give him some training. Oh, they love it. Hello. Oh, they're mating. Oh no. Oh shit. We got another puppy. Wow. You can name that one Charlie. Okay, is he already tamed? Do you have to tame him? I think you have to tame him.
He doesn't have a collar.
Oh. Go tame him. The bones in the chest.
Gosh.
I didn't know it was. I didn't know that's how it worked. You got the stream audio up.
I do now.
Fucking boring as fuck. Gosh, I'll tell you what. Have a Merry Christmas. You too, Doggo. Thank you. I hope you're feeling better. And everybody here, I hope you're having a good holiday. I'm building a storage facility. There we go. Holy crap. They gotta do something about that spam. They need a web page. They need a fucking web page to just post the link. Maybe I'll make a web page and stick it up on here.
Oh.
What happened? Oh dear. What happened? Everybody, somebody, get help. Something bad happened. I'll go get help. You stay here. What a tragedy. Like a horse hoof. Well, that one knows. Yeah, hey, Defected. They seem to be having. They gotta act like they're having. Could you imagine the devs playing their game going, man, this fucking game sucks. This game. Fuck this game. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna say, oh, it's so fun. Look at all the fun. Why arcade?
Please don't do that voice again.
I'm just trying to get my best imitation and develop. And if I do, yes, that's the one. That's the one, Evie. Dave walks kind of funny. Yeah, Alex said he walks like he's riding a unicycle. And he nailed it. That's exactly what he looks like. But, what are you? Goddamn, Evie. Yeah, see? It's fucking. That's fucking boring as fuck. Gosh, I'll tell you what. Have a Merry Christmas. You too, Doggo. Thank you. I hope you're feeling better. And everybody here, I hope you're having a good holiday. I'm building a storage facility. What the hell was that? They're adorable though. It's fucking funny as shit. I did not expect that.
What is wrong with you? Well,
What happened? Oh dear. What happened? Everybody, somebody, get help. Something bad happened. I'll go get help. You stay here. What a tragedy. There we go. Holy crap. Yeah, they gotta do something about that spam. They need a web page. They need a fucking web page to just post the link. Maybe I'll make a web page and stick it up on this. What does the word tick mean? Tick is like, Tourette's is when you say or do something. Like, most people who have Tourette's don't really have that tick where they fuck out of nowhere. So she'll be like talking like this, and she'll be like, fuck my biscuit, can I touch your friends? Fuck me. And she'll say stuff like that. And it's not her doing it to be funny, it's just that's her brain is wired in a way where, I mean, they don't really know why. Well, like a horse fool, that one does. Yeah, hey, defected. Actually, I saw something where a doctor said that you shouldn't do that. Like if you see a baby in a crib, you don't. It's actually bad to go coochie coochie. That's actually not good. You're not supposed to do that. Like you're supposed to talk to him like you would talk to him. You don't sit there and fuck yourself or anything like that. But you just talk to him like, hey, what's going on, baby? What's up? You know. Hey, Sophie. How are you? Doing well, thanks. How you doing? Okay. Waiting for this blood harvest to move. Yes. Well, I should be doing nightmare dungeons, but quite frankly, I just can't be. It's just that's the one thing they need to fix next is the nightmare dungeons. Not the dungeons themselves, but the leveling up of the runes, whatever they're called. These things, the glyphs. It just takes so long to level them up. Got my rogue at 75 today. I had a sword giving up on her level 70, 75 for Ruffle. Staying alive. Problem staying alive. Survivability. Just feels like it's a huge grind. Yeah. Yeah. It would have been nice if they made them more granular. You know, like here they don't level up until 15. And you can level them up to 14, and this is no better than it was at level 1. So it would be nice if they let you like you know, it doesn't necessarily have to make the area could be bigger at 15. But they could have increased the amount of the numbers as you went up. So level 1 would be 5 plus 5 intelligence. At level 5 you'd get 7 intelligence. Level 10 you'd get 9 intelligence. And then 15 you would get the bigger size and 15 intelligence. You know what I mean? They could have done something like that. They have no fucking like. It's like they never played a game in their fucking life or something. They have no like concept of how to make something more interesting. Rogue is super squishy. Now that's better because I'm finally same level as mobs. Yeah. That's what I mean about the rogue. I really want to play it, but I know you have to do a lot of manual evasion to stay alive. I mean, I'm having you know, I'm having to move around a lot with this thing. Although I did manage to upgrade a couple little things earlier. Not much, though. I got a better ring. Slightly better. And I finally replaced my chest armor. But it didn't increase any of these numbers. All these are the same. Because sadly, I don't know. Game sucks. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. None of those numbers went up. I don't know. Every stream I fought the butcher. I was 3 levels under him. Surprisingly, I beat him, but it took like 10 minutes, and I was like near. Oh, yeah, he's a bullet sponge, and he's got this thing now that he didn't have before, where he gets that blue shield. So you start hitting him really good, and then suddenly he's got a blue shield. You're not doing any damage to him at all. You gotta wear it down, and then you fucking can hit him again. Not enough DPS. Yeah, that fucking shield. Yeah. Is it this guy again? Is it this Korean guy again? No, it's not. Yesterday, some Korean guy was in one of these, and he was just literally standing in the middle and just taking he wasn't taking any damage. He was just tanking the thing. I had to build up stagger, then I could bring him down a quarter and then get more potions. Yeah, yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a barbarian. So he had a badass combination of fortify and whatever the fuck. But there was more loot because he stayed in so long. There was more loot there than there was for the fucking event. Like, there was... I ended up dying, but, whatever. And that's when I noticed that he was just literally standing there not doing anything but killing stuff. Like, he wasn't moving in and out or anything. Oh, it's this jumpy guy again. I hate these jumpy guys. Okay, then they run away and reset. I'm Blizzard. You don't fucking know how to make games anymore at work, right? If I play Necro now as another character, real slow, satisfying gameplay. Rogue, yeah, that's why I don't play Rogue. It's just too much stuff to do. It's too much shit. Maybe back in the day I would have done something like Rogue and loved it. One of the things I like about Barbarian, you just hold down right click and spin. This is kind of close. But you still have to dodge a lot. Like, I have boots that give me 4 dodges. Otherwise, I would have a hard time. See what I mean? I got these. I got 3 maximum of 8 charges plus the 1 that they give you. So I got 4 charges. Spin to win is a lot of fun. It's just after playing 4 barbarians in a row. You know, the alpha, the beta, the preseason, and then season 1 all barbarian. I kind of got sick of it, especially since they weren't giving it any love. From what I understand, the last patch or the next patch or something is supposed to do something for them. Actually, and they still haven't made it to where you can. So I don't know if you remember, but remember when you altered, when you enchanted an item, it would show the enchanted property with a little blue diamond, like the bullet points on the stats. It used to have what the one that was altered used to show a blue diamond. They took that off. They took it off. They don't. There's not out any of them on here anymore, and all these have been altered. But the blue thing is gone. Why did they do that? Like, why did they downgrade? That doesn't make any sense. Was it too hard to code in the blue dot? Yeah, I don't get it. Like, was it like, oh, we got to take that blue? The blue dot is what's killing us, guys. We lost 90% of our player base. It's that fucking blue dot. We got to get rid of it. I'm telling you, if we get rid of the blue dot, they'll all come back. They ran out of blue. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they load all the colors when a player gets nearby, like the inventory. So they had to get rid of blue because blue was causing too much RAM leakage. That's what it was. I think you got it, Sylphie. Fucking dumbasses. Sad thing is you're joking, but those could be real discussions with this team. Yeah, that is pretty sad when you think about it. Yeah. They probably have a team dedicated to putting the blue back in. That's going to be like the top of the patch notes, the next patch notes. Fixed an issue where the blue was missing. So now the only way to see if you don't remember is you have to like go back to the fucking the occultist and fucking try to do it, and that's the only way to know or just remember. So fucking dumb. Maybe it was like the it'll keep him in the game longer. That like extra few minutes that it takes for them to go to the occultist. Keep wanting to say Oculus for some reason. Occultist. That'll add up to gameplay hours, and people will think that the game is popular because everybody's in the game going to the occultist to try to remember what the fuck thing that they fucking enchanted. It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant, Sophie. Takes 4 weeks to get like 100. Yeah. They're gonna have to hire outside help. They're gonna have to like scout people from Microsoft or something. Fucking. They're gonna have to put like an ad in the fucking Monster or something. Looking for programmer that specializes in blue. This makes me think of another thing Blizzard did. Oh, what'd they do? No, boy. Is it something to do with World of Warcraft? Don't get mad. It wasn't your fucking chest I opened.
Hey. Please give Evie a follow.
Hey, Evie. Specialized in blue. Blue dot. No, we were. There was a feature in this game.
Come here. Okay, you're sorry.
Where when you enchanted a property off of one of these items, you see how it's got the bullet points to the left of everything? And look, some of them, the bullet points are broken. So there's supposed to be a bullet point next to willpower, a bullet point next to attack speed, a bullet point. There's a bullet point missing on willpower. Oh, Sylphie, guess what? That's what it is. The blue dot got replaced with nothing. You notice the bullet point is missing on exactly one property? That's how you tell. So you can tell which one you did, but they took the blue dot away for some reason. Either that or there's an error in the I mean, QC, yeah. Because I checked, I did a repair. When they did the big patch, I always do a repair just to make sure. So that it can't be me, I don't think. Sophie, next time you play, try to remember to look in there and see if yours is blue or missing like mine. In retail, you can now fly a dragon everywhere on every map, but they nerf your speed to 80%. Again, why? Oh my god. You know why. I know why. I know exactly why. Probably because the pop-in would be unbearable. And the performance, it would kill the server. That's what I'm guessing. So rather than address the performance, they just limit you guys. That's what it is. I guarantee that's what it is. Because Aeon did the same shit. Except they limited the time in the sky. Like you'd spend like a whole bunch of the game getting to the point where you could get your wings, and then you would, and you discover you could only stay afloat for like 2 minutes at a time. It was a fucking drag. It's that last 20% that's good. Yeah, I mean, it's dumb. They could have optimized it. They could have done stuff to make it work better. But they're just lazy. They're like, oh, fuck it. We'll just slow it down by 20%. And That's what it is. It's literally laziness. They don't want to have to do. They want to do the minimal they can. And somebody could argue, well, you know, that's fiscally responsible behavior doing that. But you know, fuck fiscally responsible. Make a fucking good game. Make good decisions. What the fuck? And hi, Evie. How's you? How's kiddo?
Bless you.
Good to hear. Well, I finished I finished the series Girl from Nowhere. Now I'm sad. There's nothing else to watch now. What an ending, though. Jesus Christ, what an ending. I might watch it again. I love that fucking series. Okay, I was super late to work on getting his jammies on. Oh, so everything's normal then. That's good. Be right back grabbing snacks, okay? Don't be like Evie. Bring back enough for everybody. He was in his dad's office at 8:30. I'm like, get your robot and go to him and get your lammies on. He was like 38 minutes getting his robot. Wow. Did you watch Manifest? Was I supposed to? No. What is that? Is that a movie or a series? Is this something you told me about and I forgot? That's probably what it is, isn't it? Series about a plane that goes missing for 5 years and comes back. It's Amelia Earhart. Except it comes back. No, not aged at all. That's the basic premise that happened in the first. So not. It's a series. Okay. Why couldn't you continue? It trigger you? Oh, is it boring? Won't spoil it for Evie. Oh, gotcha. I didn't want to spoil it for Chase, but there's no more seasons for the Adventures of Fuckface. So that's not. So there's no more episodes of that either. Sucks. Don't remember how far. I've got 19 episodes left. I'm gonna see it through. It's a shame that you don't like subtitles, Evie. Girl from Nowhere is really good. It's a real shame. You're really missing out. Of course, it might be partially my what is it called? Predilation for Asian women. But you know the word. Sometimes the two has to be with the mood, not the mood that. Stop, forget about it. Yeah, I understand. God damn it, I hate these fucking arrows. I mean, I watched Squid Game, but subtitles are hard. Because I end up reading and missing the action. You just have to develop... You just have to develop a way. I mean, just read fast, that's all. They do it in short little spurts. It's not like they put entire paragraphs up there. It's like 10 words at a time you're reading, if at maximum. Most of the time it's like 5 words. And it's not an action movie. It's not like you're gonna miss Arnold Schwarzenegger kill somebody. It's, you know, it's in a school. I mean, most of the time. I couldn't move. I fucking couldn't move. It was like running in quicksand. Okay. That was such bullshit. I couldn't fucking move, and I couldn't fucking cast any fucking heals. And I'm fucking full again. Every fucking 5 seconds, I'm fucking full. Blizzard, fix your fucking inventory. What the fuck? 2023 and fucking RuneScape has more advanced inventory than you do. Fucking RuneScape. They probably want you to just drop shit that's not good for you at this point. No. There is no, that doesn't exist. You can't do that. So, they've already added the thing where if you're in World Tier 4, anything that's blue or white, they supposedly did that. But I still see blues dropping. So they didn't even do that right. They're supposed to automatically go into stat. They're automatically supposed to be converted into materials when they drop. So they should be one of these things when they drop, but I still get blues, for one. For two, you have to scan them to make sure those yellows you turn into these. So you can't on drop tell if something's better or not. So you have to like gather it all and then sit there and go through each one and go, okay, does this have a better stat? Does this have the combination of stats? And when it gets to this tier, when it gets to this level, they purposely design the loot so it never has all the things you want. So like the helmet here, you notice how I have ranks of wolves, ranks of poison creeper, and ranks of ravens. Those don't drop anymore. This dropped like this. It came like this. It was like but it's a 796 item power. So I should have like a 925 item power thing, but nothing drops that's even remotely close to this. So you have to gamble it, so you have to look for a yellow that has one or two things on there, and then gamble for the third. Or get lucky to fucking find something with at least the 3 or the 4 thing, which doesn't happen. It just doesn't drop. If they purposely do it to where you have to fucking play longer. Yeah, it is. It becomes a job. I mean, you see me scanning hundreds of items a night when I'm here. At the least they could do is provide enough inventory so we don't have to keep going back and forth, or develop a way that it breaks it down. It like detects it. We can tell it. We can have a loot filter, which they're supposed to add a loot filter that lets us say, hey, if it's this, break it down automatically when we pick it up. You know what I mean? So I could say I'm looking for a cooldown reduction on my helmet. So if the item doesn't have cooldown reduction on the helmet, when I pick it up, break it down. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Break it down. Boom. Sorry, that got in my head. But yeah, just break it the fuck down. And that's what they need to do. They need to do something like that. Now, they're supposed to add filters, but I don't think it's going to have the ability to break stuff down. That would be too smart. That would be too smart for them to do. And it would require them to actually do work. And I just don't have confidence that they want to do that. I think they just want everybody to pay $15 a month, play what they give them, and shut the fuck up. I think that's what they want. Inventory is a fucking night. It really is. Like I was saying, fucking No Name brought up a good point last night. Fucking RuneScape does it better. What is that? How old is that game? Like 20 years old or some shit? And they do it, and they do it better. Are you telling me a 2023 AAA game can't compete with a fucking 2002 fucking game or whatever? I don't know when RuneScape. It's old though. I know that. How the thing we talk about the stuff asking to play RuneScape before we qualify. With how that thing we can't talk about has stuff asking if you play. Oh, now I think I need to play RuneScape even though I don't care much about it. I've played it before. It's just I don't, I don't like the. I don't know. I can't get past the graphics. I know it's shallow. I did like the thing we can't talk about, though. I actually did like that. I would probably play that. But I would get bored of it. I'll tell you right now, I would get bored of it eventually because it's the same. It's just the same processes over and over again. So once I got everything I wanted to, I would be done with it. You're not getting selected for anything lately? Well, that was the last thing I got selected for, and I got passed up for like 2 or 3. I think they try to give everybody a chance. You know? So I probably won't see. I applied for the last 2 things. The most recent things, and I didn't get any. I didn't get any in any of those. But I think it's thinning. I think the jobs are thin now because of the amount of people they're getting. It probably had to throttle their recruitment, is my guess. Oh. I'm hoping come January things pick up. I know a lot of games are releasing for Christmas, but otherwise things are winding down for the holidays. Hey, No Name, how are you?
It is done.
Always back for.
Always back for more. Me bad hangover. Oh no. Did you wash it down with some nice gas station sushi?
We can still use these.
Doing alright, I guess. More beer and Jack in the Box. Ooh, God, it's been forever since I've had Jack in the Box. I'm not even sure I could find a Jack in the Box here anymore. I think I'd have to go to the rich North Florida or something. I don't think there's any Jack in the Boxes around here. I remember Jack in the Box. There's a lot of them. I lived in Nevada. Nevada. There was always a big thing about how to pronounce Nevada. It was Nevada and it was Nevada. I think Nevada was the way people from Nevada pronounce it. And Nevada is like the way other people pronounce it. People who aren't from Nevada. I say Nevada. Nevada. Bad. Bad like Vad the Impaler. I don't know, I say it both ways depending on how it's coming out of whatever the previous word that came out of my mouth leads me to say it. Oh, I say Nevada. Yeah, that's how most people say it. Like, outside of Nevada. But when you're in Nevada, it's Nevada, not Nevada. I don't know what's right. But generally, when you're living there and someone says, it's Nevada, you say Nevada because that otherwise people keep saying, that's not how you say Nevada. It's Nevada. It's like Arkansas. There's some people out there call it Arkansas. Like, what the fuck? It's not Arkansas. It's Arkansas. Hey, I take offense to that. Why do you say Arkansas? It's Arkansas. It's not Arkansas. I understand it's not spelled that way. I get it. Damn right. All right, no name. I won't give you any shit over. I heard there's an old law that's not really enforced. It's not legal to say Arkansas in Arkansas. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, there's a law in Georgia that you're not allowed to have an ice cream in your back pocket. Remember the time we had? No. Don't make me turn you in. Yeah. You know what the law was from, right? You know why they did it. Does anyone know? You get bonus points if you know. No. No guesses. Apparently, a child had an ice cream in his pocket and sat down in a court. No, no, he sat down in like on a chair in a courtroom or something, and he had an ice cream in the back pocket. That's what I heard. That's when I looked it up. That was the reason that was given, is that somebody's kid had an ice cream in their back pocket, and they fucking sat down with it in their pocket, and it ruined like state property or whatever. course, I didn't really look up to see if the person was a person of color or not. That is possible. So you might still be, you might still be right there, you mean. Reminds me of that movie from Jim Carrey where he had the chocolate for his girlfriend in his pocket and melt. Yes. That I wouldn't be surprised if that was a reference to that. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised at all. Do you remember if the movie took place in Georgia or not? Okay, no, okay, Evie, have fun.
I offered you power. Now you seek to steal it from me.
I don't know. Movie was Dumb and Dumber. Oh, you know what? That could have been in Georgia. That actually could have been in Georgia. That could have been a reference. Been so, yeah, it's been a long time, I know. Same here. I was telling them I finished watching My Girl. It was the last episode. I watched the last episode last night and I'm sad. The Girl from Nowhere. And the ending did not disappoint. It was very well written. It was very tricky how they did it. And it like extended several episodes back. The explanation for the way it ended. Very interesting shit. In fact, I didn't really understand it until I woke up this morning. And I was like, holy shit, that's why she did it that way. Such a good series. I don't know. Evie suggested Manifest, but Sylphie didn't seem so enthusiastic about Manifest. So I don't know. I don't know. Evie's gonna stick it out because she's, I guess once, you know, you watch something for a while, you tend to want to stick it out, which I can understand. I try to watch the Vikings thing you told me about, and I couldn't make any sense of it. I started watching the first episode, and there was no dialogue. They were just all sitting around, like fighting against a tree, and there was nothing. Nobody was talking. And I watched about, I don't know, Vikings. The one, not Vikings, not the one that I saw and I liked. Valhalla. That's what it was, Valhalla. And I just didn't understand it, and so I just stopped watching it. It didn't make sense. There was no dialogue. There was nothing. It was just guys grunting in the fucking mud, killing each other, and it was like, what the fuck is this? Who was the one who told me about Valhalla? It was you. I thought it was you that told me to watch it. Said, hey, if you like that, you're gonna like this. I thought it was you. Yeah, it didn't make sense. I'm like, what is this? I like violence, don't get me wrong. Like, I like senseless violence in movies, but I like to have, like, some context of what's going on. These guys were, like, tied to a tree and, like, killing each other. It was like... I said Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh. I thought it was for the show. No, I don't know. Anyways, it sucked. As for show Vinland Saga, I never heard of that. Yeah, that one was fucking excellent. But that's over too. Well, it was excellent. You know what? I didn't watch the last, like, maybe, I don't know how many episodes, maybe 3 or 4 episodes. It's like you said, it just got bad at the end. Oh, the anime Vikings? No, I haven't seen that one.
Hello.
Oh, fuck off.
Greetings.
Fuck off. It's very epic, only season 1, but season 2 came out. It's about a kid who joins a mercenary group for wars. Viking, it's like 0 to 100 show, highly rated. What's it called? Vinland Saga. Oh, it's manga. Does it have boobies? It says manga series when I Google it.
I offered you power. Now you seek to steal it from me.
I thought anime was the general term, and manga was a specific type of anime. That's what I always thought. Usually, like, more adult. So there's anime, which comprises both the adult stuff and the shit like Inuyasha. That's anime. And then there's manga, which is like Lucy and Elfin Lead and stuff like that. Stuff that has boobies, usually. Some kind of adult situation. Okay, fair enough. I mean, what do I know about that shit? Vinland Saga's pure violence, so that's why it's manga then. I'm just telling you what Google's telling me it is. It says Vinland Saga manga series. Written and illustrated by Makoko Yukamori. That bad Inuyasha sequel I told you about has no manga, that's why it's bad. I think it's bad because there's not enough for the old characters in it. On and on is all. So manga is like the magazine and the anime is the cartoon. Is that a simpler way to put it? Yeah. Okay, then why didn't you just say that? Fair enough. Fuck. On and on is all we are. It's like me saying Star Trek is Star Wars Light. Wow, you get your ass kicked at a fucking Star Trek convention for saying that shit. You know that, right? I really need to do some. I don't even remember how I got this. I got that from one of the mega bosses. Malignant Burrow and World Tier 4. Oh. On and on is all we... I wish I was like you, easily confused. Put my blinders on, everything is gone. No, it was terrible. I watched, like I said, I watched like maybe not even an hour of the first one, and I just like, what is going on? Why is this guy tied to a tree? And why are they killing each other? And why is this guy like eating this guy's face? It was like really weird. It was probably more realistic than Vikings as far as, because there was no, they're just like trying to kill each other on it. It was just bizarre. It's more like we could make a successful IP. Let's make another. Yeah, that was a bad idea. A terrible idea. What the? This place, if I had, no, I don't know. Did you hear about the did you see the video on was it Mudahar? Yeah, Mudahar. The video about the Sony Portal, PlayStation Portal. Yeah, he like really shat. I mean, what a bad deal. It's literally just a screen with a controller slapped on the side. Well, he did a whole like thing about it. And there's not even a browser. So like if you go to a hotel to get on their Wi-Fi, you can't, and you know how you have to go to the portal first and type in a password and agree to their terms of service or whatever to get to the Wi-Fi. You can't do it because there's no browser in it. You can't do anything with it. Like you can't go browsing YouTube or anything. Yeah, he was saying the PS Vita is the greatest thing that Sony ever made, handheld wise. Other than the fact that they killed it because of the expensive memory cards. And it was OLED, yes. Yeah, he played up the Vita while he was talking about this. And he's like, if you're going to get anything, he goes, get a Steam Deck And then he named some software that you can download on the Steam Deck that lets you do the same thing the fucking Portal does. Right, exactly. He's like, it's literally just a screen with a joystick on each side. He said, that's it. And you get PC games for 3. Exactly. But yeah. I didn't know if you saw it or not. Well, now it gives you something to watch. Mutahar tears it apart. And not just him. He showed other people like how there was other videos that he showed little clips of how bad it performed. It couldn't even stay on Wi-Fi. People were in their house on their home Wi-Fi and it was pixelating and dropping off and going at like 10 frames a second. It was terrible. Like, not only is it just a bad idea, it's just not a well-made product. We did it better. Well, I mean, honestly, Nintendo is and I think he even said this, Nintendo is basically the king of portables as far as, you know, as far as market share and all that shit. The low latency gaming tab 11 years later. Yeah. It's, you know what it is. It's complacency. Sony's so used to just living off their name that they know people will buy it. He said, even Mutahar said it's sold out. People see Sony and they're like, yep, let's buy it. No Wi-Fi, no headphone. Fuck that. I has a PS5, will skip good. Yeah. I kind of didn't think you were going to be one of those people who were in line for one. That's why I asked if you saw it or not. I figured you'd get a good laugh out of it. I mean, he really tears it up. He tears it apart. And I couldn't agree with him more. And I like Sony stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I have my TV's a Sony. My sound bar is a fucking Sony. My fucking headbuds are Sony. Earbuds, I mean, not head. I say headbuds. Earbuds. Probably, but yeah, he said, it's like you watched the video. He had mentioned there was a bunch of scalpers that have it. Are you sure you didn't watch the video? He mentions that. Not yet? Okay, you're gonna put your plan on it. I think you'll like it. I already know you like Mutahar, so. Bo needs to review that Gizmondo he has in the background. Gizmondo? What's a Gizmondo? I don't really pay attention to what he's doing in the background. Failed portable game console from 2000. Interesting. It must have failed pretty bad. I never heard of the fucking thing. They had some really great games. Elder Scrolls, Tomb Raider, Tony Hawk. But see, that's a really good, but was financed by the mafia or something and sold poorly. Had good graphics. My bad. Confused it with N-Cage. Oh, N-Gage. You mean the mafia part? Or the whole thing? It's okay. I probably wouldn't have checked on it anyway. I don't know what half that shit is. And like I said, I'm not a portable gamer. And Engage. That I might have heard of, but that could be something else too. That I'm thinking of. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. No, 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 no. Get away. Get away. Walls, freezing, everything bad. And fear. Run, run. I can't move. Like, I literally can't move. There we go. Oh my god. That was brutal. That was brutal. The mafia thing was the Gizmondo. What mafia? The American mafia or the Russian mafia or anything like that? A lot of mafias. I think it was Italian, but it's been a while. That's a cool looking horse. When are you unboxing the 3 PS portals you bought? It's in this mood, Harsh sends them. We're gonna do a collab with him and SS Sniper Wolf. She's gonna give her reaction to our review. The coolest 3, yeah. 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 So, I mean, you're a guy, right? So, there's a site that has Amaranth's leaked stuff. She's terrible at fucking porn. She's fucking terrible. Like, I mean, she's pretty and all that. She's got like the tools, but she is shitty at porn. Like, she's bad. Like, I hope she's not like that in bed, because if she's like that in bed, I feel sorry for her husband. I'm surprised people pay considering the amount of freak. Yeah, I mean, there's places you can go that, you know.
You saved my life.
But it was terrible. I deleted it. It was that bad. I was like, I don't want this. Not even worth the fucking space on my hard drive.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
That's the biggest burn you can give. I know, right? Not even worth the space on my hard drive. I really mean that, too. I'm not trying to be funny. I just was like, this is terrible. It's not doing anything for me. Not even worth the space on my hard drive. Go to the air. Yeah. It's so, just to be kind of clear, she does. You know what a JOI is, right? You know what that is. It was like hers was like watching it from a Fox News host. It was just like so bad. I'm like, wow. No, I turned it off and deleted it. It was like I moved on to something with Riley Reid in it. Like, fuck. Classic never can go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good pro. I don't expect, like, I wouldn't expect her to be Riley Reid pro. I get that. She's an amateur. She's not, but she's not even, like, as good as one of my ex-girlfriends was at it. It's like, it was really bad. How embarrassing. No wonder she doesn't want it to leak. It's not that she's mad because she's not getting money for it. It's bad. She doesn't want anybody to fucking see it. With all the millions she's bringing, she probably does them in. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it. And also, it does take a certain person to do porn. You know what I mean? And she just probably just doesn't have it. But that being said, I mean, it's just bad. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm not saying she doesn't have an excuse for being bad at it. She does. But I don't understand why somebody would, like, pay the money. Other than, I guess, because it looks like it's her, I guess. And she's okay looking. She's not. Honestly, Pokimane destroys her as far as looks go. Not everyone could be a Riley. No, that's right. I mean, if I was picking Twitch streamers, it would be like STP, like ST Peach or even Maya is better looking than Amaranth, in my opinion. Is more my type anyway. Hell, even that what's his face? Even his girlfriend, what's his name? Oh, even his girlfriend is more attractive. But yeah, not everyone can be Riley Reid. I get it. She's not even my favorite necessarily, but she's she's just she's got other abilities that she's good at what she does. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Another one I like is Kendra Spade. She's somebody I like.
I offered you power. Now you
Kenzie Reeves. She's another one I like. Porn star. Why did you look it up? Shh. I was looking for Karen memes on Google, and now Google has a trigger warning for it. What do you mean a trigger warning? I was looking for Karen. What search term were you using so I could see myself? Karen memes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna teleport out of here. Memes about groups of people might be disturbing or hurtful. That. Oh my god. Yeah, I never noticed that before. And I have safe search off. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I have safe search off. So So let me try something. Okay, if I go Elon Musk memes, it's fine. It's just Karen memes. They got the memes down. Yeah, Karen memes are the ones that penis memes. Nope. It's Karen memes is the only one that does it. Preferential much? Yeah, what do they got against Karen? Let's try a group of people. I don't want to. I'm not going to say what it is. Okay. So, no name. It's not just Karen. If you type in a group of people, I don't want to. If you type in different groups, it that message will show up. I don't want to say because I don't know if it's going to get me in trouble on here. Nothing bad. It's just I don't want to say it because I don't want people to get the idea that they should do that. But if you do something memes other than Karen, but it's a group of known minorities, not racial, something else. No, it wasn't because of the meme. It was because of the group. So apparently, Karens are considered a protected group as far as Google search is concerned. That's what I'm getting. So, yeah, that's. I mean, I understand the groups. The groups like I typed in. I understand getting that message for that. That's completely reasonable. For people of color, that's perfectly reasonable to get that message because that's right. What about Karen? Is kind of makes it funny because Karen's not a group. Or if it was about women, or if it was about men specifically, or little people, that kind of thing, I would get that. But Karen is not a group. Yeah, but it's not a group. It's technically not a group. It just references a frame of mind. Like Karen could be anybody. Karen could be a male. Karen could be a female. You know? I mean, obviously, you try to call him a Ken, but it's the same idea. Or a Daryl. I've heard the term Daryl used before. Yeah, anyone can be a Karen. That's what I mean. It's not a group of people. It can be anything. All right, this guy is still here with his horse. He's showing off. He heard me. He got ashamed and left. I need to get a drink. I'm gonna take my fucking pill. I'll be right back. Anyone? I thought legit thought it was an Easter egg. I know. I could see why, but it's not. If you type in marginalized, any kind of marginalized group along with memes, it'll say it. That's the word I was looking for before. Marginalized group. But Karen doesn't fall into this. It's so weird. I actually heard, and I don't know how true this is. I actually heard that there was a record number of people changing their names from Karen to something else. Like the year that happened, the guy in the park, the bird lady, the original, whatever one was the original Karen. I think it was either the barbecue thing or... Anyway, that year, when they first started using the word Karen, was like a bunch of people named Karens had their names changed because of the association. Which I think is absolutely fucking hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I can see why too. And in fact, I'm not 100% sure, but there's an organization that's trying to make the name Karen a positive. Good Karen or something. It's a good Karen. I can't remember. It's something goofy like that, though. And they're like saying it's not all Karens are bad or something. Reddit karma for Karen. Yeah. So I don't know if you've watched any parts of YouTube that have to do with engineering or science, but this girl that I watch that I watch a lot of people watch her. She's a physicist. She invented a folding coat hanger. Now, when I saw it, she's like, I don't know why anyone hasn't thought about this, but basically the coat hanger folds lengthwise. And I'm like, no, they have to have this. She's like, nobody ever had one on the market, and she can't figure out why. So you basically hang your shirt, and you fold it in half. The whole hanger folds, and you can hang it in your closet or whatever. And she's like, nobody ever thought of this. And I was like, nah, bullshit. So I spent like a half hour looking for it. And she's right. There are hangers that fold in every single way but that. So all these years, because I'm always constantly trying to, like, okay, there's got to be some solution to a problem that I can think of so I can, make money. Like, be that person who invented X, Y, or Z. And I can't believe I didn't think, like, I didn't or somebody else didn't think of it before that. It was... Yeah, so if you look up folding hanger, here, I'll show you. Oh, God damn it. This fucking game. If you look up folding hanger, let's see if I can't find the one she did. So this is the one she invented. This is her. This is her right here. You see how it folds? That's the hanger she invented. Right? Now try to find something like that. You won't. It's so fucking weird. Look, like you see monstrosities like this. You see monstrosities like this shit. Folding hanger. That's all I could find was stupid shit like that. And I'm like, why did... She's right. Why hasn't anybody thought of that? Well, she's got a Kickstarter. So, if you want to get some cheap, now's the time to do it. What, those weird fucking hangers? I have the collapsing ones, which, by the way, are awesome. The ones you can hang like multiple hangers on. I'll show you. God damn it. Leave me the fuck alone. What the fuck is with this game every fucking 5 minutes? The fuck away from me. Oh, god damn it.
I appreciate.
So, this is what I use. These. Like that, but mine are metal. Alright, well, they're like this, but mine are metal. They're like this. And you can hang, and you can collapse, you can like, they collapse. So you have like 5 things on one hanger, but it takes up that space. She's like that other YouTuber that engineers products and they're useless products. Though, yeah, these are awesome. But like I said, mine are metal, not this plastic shit. No, she doesn't invent products, as far as I know. This is the first product I've heard her invent. She just does a lot of like science shit. But yeah, I have a lot of those too. I mean, you use them together. I mean, it doesn't come with the hanger. You just use regular hangers on it. It just lets it. The only problem with them is if you have something, if your bar in your closet hangs low and you collapse them, the very bottom thing, if it's too long or you're a tall person, that, you know, pants or whatever will touch the floor. That's the only, but I don't have that problem. So, but I could see where it would be a problem for somebody. Because it drops it by like a foot and a half or something. But otherwise, it's a great invention. She broke the Matrix. Oh no. Don't let Tate hear you say that. You know Andrew Tate, right? You've heard of him, I'm sure. He fucking put a post recently saying, "I don't eat." He basically said eating is gay. That's pretty much what he was saying. He's like, I can't even stand eating when I have to. I don't like to eat. I think eating is weak. People were like, oh my god. Apparently eating is gay now. Rose Breatharian now, yeah. Yep. That guy's a fucking clown. Why the hell did I come out here if I was full? I haven't seen too much of him after his arrest has been. Yeah, that was hilarious. You know, he got caught because he fucked with that climate change girl. You know that was karma. That was he fucked with that girl and picked on her, and fucking that's how they got him. You heard about that, right? How Greta, yeah, Greta Thunberg. I thought that was fucking great. His pizza box. Yep. Talking shit to a little girl. You got nailed by his pizza box. I just get the educational Sigma edit shorts. Oh god, he's ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. I'm ashamed to have him be in my sex category. The Sigma, probably. I've seen them, but generally, whenever I see anything from him, it's generally from somebody making comments about how fucking cringe he is. Like I've never like went to his channel and watched anything with under his framing. It's always been under a negative framing. It was just the Patrick Bateman clip. I don't know. I don't know that by name. I probably would recognize it if I seen it. Welcome back, Evie, by the way. Had a shower after Kino getting to bed. You feel better now? Hush now, don't you cry. Wipe away the teardrops from your eye.
mindful to see some life. I got those for like a year straight. Finally, though, they seem to have calmed down with those. They get repetitive. Your eyes aren't stinging you anymore. Why were your eyes stinging? It's all the holes you were messing with this afternoon, wasn't it? Think your eyelids were oily? Oh, I get that from time to time. That's what we were discussing the other day. Now you make me want to wipe my eyelids down. Yeah, that's happened to me. That's how I got the eye problem. Because of oily eyelids. They clog up and shit too. I guess the stuff gets in your eye, but not only it feels like acid, but it can clog it up or something. Hush now, don't you? Yeah, same here. It happens once in a while. I try not to rub my eyes ever. Like, I really try not to rub my eyes. And I usually succeed. It's very rare that I rub my eyes. Because I know it's a vector to all kinds of nasty things. Oh, you shouldn't do that. I did. Well, I used to. But now I make a concerted effort not to do it. You might want to try that. It's a terrible idea to rub your eyes. Especially these days. Especially if you go out in the public. You made it back to 100. Congratulations, Evie. You did it. Now what? You're not going to forget us when you're TikTok famous, are you? Are you going to ignore us when you get to be famous? Never? Okay. Promise? Pinky swear? Swear on a bag of Doritos and a Pepsi? The agency lets you make money for streaming on TikTok and you can get some campaigns. Have you made anything with them yet? Have they given you any money? I left Pinky swear that's the only sacred. I didn't think it mattered. I didn't think it mattered what Pinky used. I thought Pinky was a Pinky. mind tricked you to feel the pain. Someone close to you leaving the game of life. The left one is closest to the heart. Well, not if you put your right pinky in front of your heart. It's right next to it. Isn't TikTok like $10 per million views? I hear it's very low pay. She's going through some kind of revenue thing. I think. I only joined at the beginning of the month, and all the November campaigns were already spoken for. So, yeah, she's doing campaigns. It's not. I think it's a little different. I'm not sure either, honestly. I don't know anything about TikTok other than it's annoying. You know, they did another, I don't know when they started doing it, but you know, when you send me a link to TikTok and I watch it, I'll sometimes go to another tab to listen to it because it's not, the thing you send me is more listening than watching. So I'll go to another tab. It stops the playback in the fucking tab. So it forces me to have the fucking tab up in front of my face to watch the fucking thing. I can't even tab to something else because TikTok's like, no, if you don't watch us, you don't get to hear us. Fucking annoying as fuck. It's like, dude. You're gonna rally the tune on town audience though, yeah. No, go for it, Evie. I agree. Do it. If you ever get in some contacts at TikTok, then tell them what I've told you about that fucking shit. Fucking annoying. Every programmer at TikTok needs to be fucking fired. Whoever made the fucking interface. Because they do the dumbest shit. First of all, everything's in fucking portrait instead of landscape. Okay? Secondly, at least for a while, the volumes were, you couldn't change the volume on the web browser. Now, on the app, you probably could. They finally added that, thankfully. And then now they do this shit where if you if you go to a tab and their tab isn't the one you're looking at, it just stops playing. So it's just, they do everything to piss me off. It's almost like they know, hey, it's damaged watching. Let's piss him off tonight. I hate TikTok so focused on the phone. Yeah, I'm not putting their shit on my phone. That's another thing. Their fucking permissions are ridiculous. I wouldn't trust that on my phone. That's on purpose. So you download. Yeah, I'm data stealing. Yeah, exactly. That's why. That'll never happen. It'll never happen. It won't happen. Make the web browser just as good as the phone, please. Yeah, they're not like No Name said. They want it on the phone so they can steal your data. The browser is too easy to mask your data. The phone, it's a lot harder. That's such an unfortunate name to give a fucking Pokemon, Slowbro. I feel that's a knock on the mentally disabled. I can't help but to think that that's an offensive name for a Pokemon. Is that your brother? Yeah, he's a little slow, bro. It's like, what the fuck? They're welcome to know I pay a lot of Gems of War on my phone. Yeah, but Gems of War doesn't have bad permissions. Oh, you mean... No, it's not that, Evie. They get your texts. They can catch all that. They know when you're on it, what you're clicking. They can activate your camera. They can do all kinds of shit. It's the evolution of Slowpoke. Oh, Mr. Poker Face there. No, you were a fucking expert. All right, everybody. I'm going. I'm getting out of here. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, No Name. Thank you, Lurkers. Have a good sleep, whatever. Have a good day tomorrow. Evie, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
End line.
All right. Take care, No Name. You too. Have a good whatever Thanksgiving